Hello, today, I'll be doing a Blox fruits tier list. First, we have Barrier. Barrier isn't very good for farming but it's mainly used for trolling. Next up is Bomb. No explanation needed. Next is Booty Awaken. Booty Awakened is very good for farming since 90% of the time, the enemies can't hit you. It is also very good if you want to solo or help with raids. Next up is Chop. Chop's moves aren't very good or useful, but you can dodge sword users, which is very good if you're a starter. Next up is Control. Control's moves aren't quite good for farming since they make the enemies go flying, but overall, I think it needs an awakening. Next is Dark Awakened. Dark Awakened is good for farming since it's a Logia, but it's even better for and bounty hunting. Next is Diamond. Diamond has good defense, but its AoE isn't very good, so it's low B tier. Up next is Door. Door has insane mobility and is pretty good for running from enemies, but farming it's not very good. Next is Doe. Doe is incredible in it is also very good in farming since with observation hockey it acts as a Logia. Dragon is next. Dragon has some of the best damage in the game. It also has insane AoE and very good mobility. Next is Falcon. Falcon isn't very good in but it's quite good for combos, but its mobility is quite good. Next up is Flame Awaken. Flame Awaken has insane burn damage and it is also a Logia, meaning most enemies can't hit you. Its AoE is also huge. Up next is Gravity. It's not very good since its moves are super easy to dodge, and its flight is super slow. Next is Ice Awaken. Ice is very good for stunning and it also has high damage and is good for combos. Next is Kilo. Most of the moves are the same with higher damage. Next up is Light Awakened. Light Awakened is one of the best for grinding, but it isn't very good for Next is Love. Love has high damage, but small AoE. Booty Awakened should go here lol. Magma Awakened is next. Magma Awakened has insane damage and massive AoE. Next is Paw. Paw isn't very good unless you want to use combos with Sword and if you're trying to bounty hunt. Before you carry on, please take a moment to subscribe.
Do it! Just do it!
Phoenix is next. Phoenix is only good for combos and its mobility. Now, it's Quake Awaken. Quake has super good damage and is insane for Next up is Revive. Its AoE is meh and overall meh. Next is Rubber. The only people who use Rubber have a username that consists of Luffy. Up next is Rumble Awakened. Rumble has high damage and good AoE, but its moves are quite slow. Now, it's Sand Awakening. Sand Awakening has good damage, good AoE, and good mobility. Next up is Shadow. Shadow has very high damage and insane moves. Next up is Smoke. Bad moves, but I guess it's a Logia. Now, it's Soul, the newest fruit. Soul has high damage and good AoE. It also has some pretty epic looking moves. Now, it's Spike. Just don't buy it. Now, it's Spin. Spin looks funny, but its moves are the real joke. Anyways, now it's Spring. Spring has low damage and just bad moves. Next is String Awaken. It has good mobility, but it's bad for farming. Last but not least, it's Venom. Venom has high damage, large AoE, and is good for farming. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.